Hey guys, I realized that last time I forgot to talk to a couple of NPCs in the Valley of Mines, and one of them is actually Udar, who's a crossbowman trainer, a crossbow trainer, and you can actually impress him so he can give you training. If you wanna go the archery route, that is.
I heard that you are the best crossbowman far and wide.
If they say so, it must be true. What do you want?
Teach me how to shoot a crossbow.
Scram! There are enough targets running around outside the castle. Practice on them.
I am the greatest.
You're all right. Well, if you want to learn, then I'll help you.
I want to learn from you.
Okay, fire away.
Oh, he also makes puns. Nice, now this is actually a cute little paladin. Okay, let's get down without falling to our death. Now, the second NPC I want to talk to is Marcus, because we sent him some reinforcements, so he's gonna give us just teensy-weensy amount of experience for our help. Just gonna go quickly talk to him, and afterwards we're gonna head on to Fajeth, to the last mining site. Talk to the boys there, see how they are, do a couple of quests. And depending on how much time we have left, we're probably gonna begin exploring the ice area. Missed a few plants here. Off screen now we'll take a trip through the Valley of Mines, see what other plants I've missed. I'm sure there are a few. But the important thing is that we pick the most important ones, which is snapperweed, really. There aren't a lot of relevant and important permanent plants like King Sorrel in the Valley of Mines. I think there's only one, if I'm not mistaken. They made a lot of changes from Gothic to the original game. A lot of balancing changes. And Cavalorn's Creaky Hut. Okay, so he got some reinforcements. Hey, Marcos.
How's the situation?
Thank you for your help. Unos will give us the strength to stand firm.
Hey,
How are things?
how are things?
The dragons have attacked.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
Hey,
No, not you, not you, not you. Marcos, my
hey,
boy. How are things?
how's the...
Thank you.
Okay, he doesn't say anything else. Let's head on to Fajeth's mine. See what the guys there have to report. Now, here's a question for you guys. And this is a really important question. What's your favorite guild in Gothic 2? Like, what do you enjoy playing as the most? The mercenaries, the paladins, or the magicians? Like, personally, from a moral point, the mercenaries are actually the best. I mean, you're under the command of a competent commander, aka Lee. In order to join the mercenaries, you have to prove yourself, so nepotism is out the window, which is good, unlike the fire mages, for example. We have a great example in Aegon, I think, which is the governor's nephew, who just entered the monastery on nepotism. And the paladins are, well, judging by how this expedition is going, do I need to say anything else about the paladins? Let's talk to Fajeth. Or Fajeth.
Where do you come from?
I'm here on behalf of Garand.
Very good. I can certainly use new men.
I am not here to assist you.
No? Then why did you come?
My mission is to find out how much ore you have mined so far.
Honored magician. Your presence gives me and my men confidence. It would certainly be helpful to us if you could use your Innos-given power for us.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
For days, a horde of snappers has been roaming around our camp. Looks like they're just waiting for a good opportunity to attack. I don't know what they're waiting for. But as long as they're here, there's no peace to be had in the camp. That Fed, above all the rest, is scared out of his mind and driving the other convicts crazy. So who should I send? Bilgot? Huh. He's a wreck too. And Tengron? Sure, he can fight, but he lacks the necessary guile. The only one who can do it is you. I want you to hunt down those damn beasts and kill them.
Let's steal his purse.
How's the morale of your men?
You want to know how my men's morale is? They can hardly work for fear. Deal with these snappers, or someone's bound to crack.
Okay.
Hey, where do you come from? Have you just come from the castle?
Now, I'm pretty certain that's not how you use a cooking pot. That cook over there. I love these kinds of small bugs. They really make the game more enjoyable.
Yes, I come from the castle. Why?
What's the situation there?
No better than here. The orcs are still there, if that's what you mean.
Damn, you're not safe anywhere. I'll tell you something. If I weren't scared shitless, I'd just beat it out of here.
Let's get his purse first. So, before we talk to him, let's quick save the game. And I think, guys, we just have our thumbnail image. Like, just one teensy-weensy second. I need to screenshot this because it's just priceless. Okay, and we're back. Let's talk to Bilgot. What are you doing here anyway?
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm the general dog's body here. Schlep stuff around, keep an eye on the snappers. Bill got here, Bill got there. Yeah, I should have just stayed home with my old lady. Wasn't any different there, but at least there was something decent to eat. And now I'm all that remains of the men-at-arms that were assigned to Fajeth. How was I to know that this expedition wasn't gonna make it back? My pal Olaf made himself scarce. Maybe he pulled it off.
I actually empathize a lot with what he just said, like, I'm the general dog's body. This is exactly what I do at work. Like, anybody needs anything at work, they come to me. People ask other colleagues, where are the whatever documents, or how do I do this, or how do I fix that? And everybody just goes like, ask Adrian, he knows. Okay, what do you know about the snappers?
What do you know about the snappers?
Why do you want to know that? And don't tell me you're just curious.
I'm going to hunt those snappers.
That's crazy. I've watched them. Those are bloodthirsty beasts.
Then tell me what you know about them.
Yeah, I can help you, but only under one condition.
What do you want?
If you manage to kill the snappers, then you have to get me out of here. I can't take it here much longer. Have you talked to Fed? The guy is wrecked, and I don't want to end up like him.
I found Olaf.
I found Olaf.
Now what's he up to?
He's dead. The wolves ate him.
Oh, damn. I hope that at least I'll manage to get out of here.
Tell me what you know, then I'll get you out of here.
I knew I could count on you, so pay attention. I've watched the snappers for quite a while. They're very cunning, and they have a kind of communication. But they never go alone and attack only in a pack. But there's something
Interesting.
else. There's a lizard among them that's different. It rarely shows up, but I've seen it. The other beasts bow when they go past it, but they always keep it in sight as they do so. As long as that one doesn't move, no lizard in its vicinity will.
Where can I find that bloody beast?
I saw it by the steps of the old watchtower.
Fine. I think I understand. Thank you.
Remember, you gave me your word.
Animal Planet should hire this guy for narrating Gothic to creature behavior. Now, Mr. Cook, do you have anything to
Leave
say?
me alone, man.
No.
If you had to eat the grub they toss us, you start thinking about rebellion too.
I can imagine.
We're all gonna die here.
Oh yeah, the morale is pretty high. So let's see, what do we have here? We have a chest. So right, left, right, left, right, left, one right, one left, one right. Okay, minor amount of gold and arrows. Not bad, not bad. Okay, do we have anything else around here? Let's see, we have Jürgen the scout. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm a scout. I roam the country. But all those snappers haven't made it easy for me. It's a good time to land a few trophies, provided you know what you're doing.
What do I need to know about the area?
The entire
Okay, we already know that dialogue option. Alrighty, so in order to fulfill the... Let's talk to a couple of more of these guys and then we're gonna
May
talk...
Inas be with you. Do you bring news from the castle? Are reinforcements coming soon?
I haven't come to bring news, but to get news.
Then speak to Fajeth. He's in command here, but if you have news from the castle, then let me know.
So we're gonna talk to a couple of these boys and then talk about the snappers. So let's get to Spurs first. About the news.
About the news.
Yeah. What's the situation in the castle?
It's still besieged by the orcs, and also still open to the dragon's attacks.
Oh, damn. I hope the boys will hold out. Listen, a friend of mine is in the castle. His name is Udar, and we've known each other a long time and fought a lot of battles side by side. I want you to take him this ring. He's to keep it safe for me. Tell him I'll get it when I come back.
No problem.
No problem. When I get to the castle, I'll give the ring to Udar.
Good. The magic of the ring will give Udar new strength. Hey, and tell him that I'll get it back from him.
Okay, I could use your help.
I could use your help. Fajeth wants me to hunt the lizards and...
I take orders only from Fajeth. And my orders say to guard the mining site, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Maybe someone else will help you.
How's the situation?
How's your situation here?
We're surrounded by monsters, and have hardly mined any ore so far. Plus, we've lost a lot of good men. I don't know how long we can hold out, but we won't give up.
Okay, so the situation is rosy. And one last guy we can talk to is Fed.
Hey, you!
What do you want from me? I'm not going anywhere.
Stay calm, relax, no one wants you to go anywhere.
Thank Enos. You know, over the last few days, several men have left the camp, and not one of them has come back. They were all eaten by snappers. But not me. I'll just stay put until it's all over.
Okay. Thank you for the purse. And the level up.
What do you know about the snappers?
Bilgot watches them at night. A few of them are down at the pool at the base of the Dark Tower. Others are right above us on top of the cliff. They're just waiting until we're all exhausted. We managed to trap ourselves here. Soon they'll attack the camp and have their bloody feast.
I see. Are you all right?
The snappers are out there. Can you smell them? I can smell them.
Hey, you!
Poor guy.
Are you all...
The snapper.
Okay, so he doesn't have anything else to
Hey,
say.
you!
What do you want from me?
Okay, so at this point we're given two choices. We can wipe out the snappers, but also take out their leader. But the most important bit is when we wipe out the snappers, we need to kill their leader. Why? Because it's for... not the snapper hunt quest, it's for the snapper claws quest. The merchant looter is looking for the claws of a particularly powerful snapper. So that powerful snapper is actually just in front of us. It's really easy to deal with. Does Bilgot or Fajeth have anything else to say? No. Fajeth? No. So let's just get up there. No, let's handle them in melee because they're really not that difficult. There's only a few snappers in the area. So this is the pack. He's just a regular pack leader, a regular snapper. So leader of the pack's claws. This is the quest item we wanted. And the rest of the snappers, there are a few that spawned on the cliff and a few to our left in that base of the pool. Just gonna quickly clear them out for some experience. Nice. Also level up. So we're saving our learning points for magic in chapter 3. I'm still getting used to the idea that we're doing crit hits and we are one-shotting simple mobs. Which is great, really. Okay, can we jump down without dying? Let's hit the wall. Yes. That was a pro gamer move right there. Hit the wall exactly before the falling animation triggered. Okay, so what do we have here? 3 snappers to deal with, and I think that's about it. This is a pretty simple. This is one of the fastest quests you can actually do in the game. The quest mob is just in view range of you. Now, if I remember right, there were a couple of plants here to pick up. Yep. There's a fire root over here. Thank you. And anything else? Some swamp weed or something, if I recall right, along the shoreline. Man, we are getting so close to finishing Gothic 2. Chapter 3 is really gonna be a short one, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, at best 4. It's mostly gonna be just a lot of dialogue. And after Chapter 3, Chapter 4 is gonna be just slightly longer, but Chapter 5 is gonna be a short one again. And Chapter 6 is gonna be the final one, so they are divided in the same number of chapters, just as Gothic 1. Pacing is a bit different though. So let's report to Fajeth that we...
So you killed the leader of the pack. And did you get the claws off that beast?
Yes.
They're certainly worth a lot. There are some fellows who collect this stuff. If you find the right buyer, you'll get a heap of gold for that.
Need to talk to Fajeth. Okay. I killed the leader of the pack.
I killed the leader of the pack.
Good. Without a leader, they're only half as dangerous. I don't think they'll attack us anymore.
Tell me how much ore you have mined so far.
Tell me how much ore you've mined so far.
Report to Garand that so far we've only been able to mine 2 chests of ore. I've already taken too many losses thanks to the constant attacks. If Garand can send me more men, then we can mine more ore.
I see. I'll let him know.
Good. Then the rest is up to you. We'll hold the position here for as long as we can.
Okay, how's the ore production going?
How's the ore production going?
Badly. We aren't making any progress. When we first arrived, it went well. But since then, my boys have mined practically nothing but splinters. Nothing usable. But we won't give up. At least not as long as I'm in command here.
Okay, and now we can just talk to Bilgot.
If I had taken off when I...
Bilgot.
It's time, Bilgot. Pack your things. We're off.
I'm ready.
Okay, and can't you walk a little faster?
Can't you walk a little faster?
I'm going as fast as I can.
Okay, so this is basically a simple escort mission.
Hey.
I am surprised Fajeth doesn't have anything to say about the subject, because Bilgot is basically deserting right now. So what we're gonna do is simply escort him to the pass. Now, as I was saying before we did these quests, we were talking about guilds, right? So the mercenaries are, in a way, objectively the best guild from a moral point of view. Like, they stick together, they were convicts, they stuck together, they're following a good leader. The paladins and the militia, well, the militia are corrupt and the paladins are simply ineffective. They have a rigid mindset. And by the way, Bilgot is gonna follow you everywhere, so he's really not too picky about the route you choose. So you can, unlike Diego, so you can just choose the direct route. And the fire mages, well, fire mages are basically assholes at this point. I mean, they have a horrible promotion system, which basically implies that you have to kill your competition. And it's also very stupid to just promote one person per trial, because that would imply a severe lack of mages overall, right? I mean, you have so many promising novices, why promote just one? Like, imagine if you were a military academy and at the end of the year you would promote just one officer. Like, armies would be in total chaos if that would happen. Come on, Bilgot. It's a short route. We're almost there. So, Belgot, once you get him to his destination, he's either gonna disappear from the game, or, and this is something that sometimes happens, depending on the trigger, a pack of snappers will spawn next to him. They're gonna try to kill him. Now, we can save his life, and after you do, he's gonna have some dialogue referring to that. But most of the time, he just disappears from the game without any sort of warning. Presumably, he makes it across the pass, or he dies along the way, but you never actually see him ever again. Unlike Diego, who's gonna make an appearance later on, and Milton and Gorn as well, because they are actually clever enough to leave the valley. At this point in the game, smart NPCs realize there is nothing left in the valley. There's barely any magical ore left. It's way too dangerous to mine. And I think after we escort Belgot, we can end the episode right here. Which means we can dedicate the entirety of the next episode to the ice region. Now that's gonna be a difficult area to explore. The mobs there are pretty difficult to kill, especially the golems. Okay, Belgot, we're nearly there. How are you holding up?
Right. There we are. Now hit the road. This area is hot.
Thank you.
Don't get yourself eaten. That'd be a pity.
Farewell.
Now that is some foreshadowing right there.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so if we... let's see, is Diego still around? Yep, he is. Everything alright?
How's it going?
Fine. I'm just taking a brief rest.
Okay, so let's teleport to the castle. Teleport to the pass again. Did the snappers spawn? And that's the big question. They did not, so I have no idea what the trigger is. I'm guessing it's maybe when we delivered the last message to to Goron. I have no idea what the correct trigger is. But we have just enough time to deliver Tengron's ring to Udar. So Tengron the Paladin gave us a ring that gives us plus 20 hit points. And honestly, if such rings shouldn't be fixed values, they should be percentage values. Like 20% life increase makes more sense than just 20 points. Here I bring you Tengron's ring.
Here, I bring you Tengron's ring. It's supposed to protect you. Tengron says he'll come and get it once he's back.
What? Do you know what ring that is? He got that ring as an award for his courage in battle. You say he wants to get it back? If it's the will of Innos, he is going to. If it's the will of Innos.
Alrighty then. I think that's about it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Gonna see you in the next episode, when we will explore the famous ice region to the northwest. Now, it's a pretty big area, but it's actually the last area of the game. So once we do that, the Valley of Mines will be fully explored, which means we can simply jump into chapter 3 afterwards. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time, and as always, remember, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers, guys. Take care of yourselves.